And now, here's the Boomer and the Babe, Pete Peters and Deborah Brown.
Hi, Stephanie. It's nice to see you again. We're sitting in front of your wonderful sign here. It says Care from the Heart. It has that beautiful heart shape, which I think is probably the whole touchstone of your operation. And it is a in-home, non-medical caregiving company, correct?
Correct, yes.
Founded how many years ago?
Over 25. Over 25.
And the founder is?
Linda Reynolds. She is the owner, and she started this business way back as a housekeeper here in Sun City. Found that while cleaning homes, she was doing more caregiving for folks than she was housekeeping.
Well, so here she is. She's inside the home, and she's getting people that are saying, you know what, if you could also maybe make me a quick meal, that would be nice. And if it happens enough, you think, gosh, you know what, maybe I really should provide that as a service. So now that has morphed into something that is, what, 70-plus employees most of the time?
Sure.
Okay, so you're licensed, bonded, insured, which is standard for somebody doing it right.
Right.
Can we assume that there are people that are doing it that are not licensed, bonded, and insured, and you kind of go, oh my goodness?
Yes. Oh yes. There's so many people out there that do what we do. But as far as the larger businesses that you see out there, you're going to find that they're all licensed, bonded, and insured. But if you're looking at a paper and you're just finding, Susie caregiver down the street that's willing to come over and help you out, chances are no.
Right. But that's okay. But you have a 2-hour minimum.
2-hour minimum.
That is actually lovely.
It is.
Frankly.
It is. We do offer a 2-hour minimum. We will even do multiple 2-hour shifts in a day. Okay. And with the economy the way it is, that we're finding that a lot of people have been doing that.
Well, some people have long-term care insurance, and maybe they have $100 a day, and if they split that up over what you're talking about, multiple 2-hour shifts, maybe they get coverage so that they get their meal and some light housekeeping, and then another meal, and then they get to go to bed at night going, you know what, I did pretty good today.
Medication reminders, that's a big one.
Medication reminders, yes.
Right.
Now, there are a lot of people that are trying to age in place, and people like you and your staff are the people that will help us do that.
Right.
We can't all go to a home or, kids' homes or whatever when we get to be that age where we can't take care of ourselves like we used to.
And there may always be a time for that, but everybody knows home is always best. Everybody wants to be at home. So we do what we can to keep folks as independent and keep them at home, whether it's their private home or, sometimes maybe you may have a parent living with you and you just may need some help. We can keep them in your home as long as possible. So wherever it is they call
care
home.
For the people who are the primary caregivers
or even
as well.
Full-time care in your home. Maybe you do want your mother with you, but she's not comfortable, you're not comfortable providing the care, but you want her with you. You can have caregivers come in, you get to spend the quality time with her.
Okay.
You still get to have the quality time for yourself.
I hadn't thought that through,
also.
So that's a good point. And I think there's a lot of people that maybe haven't thought all of it through. And of course, I'm a baby boomer age, and I'm just thinking, okay, what's going to happen to me? So what I need to know is, so if I can set this up and maybe save some money for this kind of eventuality, that's smart.
Right.
So, okay, so I'm thinking I can handle this.
Sure.
Do you find that it's a wide age group that you're taking care of, or is it mostly 70 plus, or
I would have to say I've had a couple of clients in the 60s, but yeah, 70 plus, and we have them up over 100. And they're still at home.
I was going to say, and there are going to be more and more people that are over 100. You guys are going to be in business forever.
That's right. And because we are, because of the way the company started with Linda being a housekeeper, there's so many things that we do a little differently than other companies that do what we do. We offer a lot more housekeeping than other companies do because that's how we started off as housekeeper. And the cooking and the cleaning, the medication reminders are so important. So
it is.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you told me something that's very special, and that is that Linda wants this to be now like it was when she only had one customer and giving that great care. And I think that's what makes you different.
Correct, absolutely. That is what we do. Our tagline that says quality adult care with that personal touch, that's exactly what we do.
I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thanks.